This is the host. Today's question is, can I get to the bottom of the mysterious disappearance of Dallas mother Alyssa Thomas? In the suburbs of Dallas, Texas, lived a seemingly happy family. They had a house, a picket fence, and 3 kids. The father, Dalton Thomas, worked as a real estate broker, and the mother, 32-year-old Alyssa Thomas, was an interior decorator. The couple appeared happy, but rumors swirled that they were having problems. It was Saturday, June 17th. Alyssa told her husband that she was going to the nearby Aldi grocery store. She said she would be back soon. She stepped outside, got into her white 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and drove away. Security cameras recorded the entire thing. At 11:49 a.m., 15 minutes after leaving her home, Alyssa called her 10-year-old daughter and talked to her for a few minutes. Then she hung up. This was the last anyone ever heard from her. She was reported missing about 16 hours later at 4:53 p.m. by her terrified husband, Dalton. When officers arrived at the house, they noticed something strange. There was no sign of a struggle, and there was no blood anywhere. Her phone was off. Her purse was sitting on the kitchen counter with her keys and wallet inside. Her car was gone. Her computer was open with her retirement account pulled up on the screen. It was as if she just vanished into thin air. There were no signs of a struggle in the home, nor any evidence of foul play. Her phone was off, and her car was nowhere to be found in the neighborhood. At this point, police believed that she may have just left town on her own. But why? She didn't take any clothes, any money, or even her cell phone. And no one had seen her or heard from her since. When reached for comment, Dalton Thomas said he had no idea where his wife could be. He said she sometimes took trips with girlfriends, and when she did, she usually told him where she was going. He said it was uncharacteristic of her to leave without telling him where she was going or even saying goodbye to their 3 children. He told WFAA, quote, "Our 3 daughters range from 18 months to 10 years old. She wouldn't even take them if she was going somewhere for more than an hour. She definitely would have said something to one of the girls. Did Alyssa leave on her own? If so, why? Why would she leave behind her phone and all of her belongings? Why would she leave behind her children? Here is what we know about Alyssa's movements on the day she disappeared. She left her home at 11:34 a.m. and 15 minutes later called her daughter for 6 minutes. At 11:59 a.m., a woman matching Alyssa's description was captured on surveillance video at a convenience store at the intersection of Coit Road and Beltline. She was wearing a white t-shirt, jeans, and white tennis shoes. She paid for gas using her debit card and entered the store. She can be seen on video looking at items on the shelves and talking to someone who was not captured on camera. She was in the store for 15 minutes. At 12:14 p.m., she was seen leaving the store and getting into the driver's seat of her white Jeep. She drove away from the gas station. That was the last time she was seen alive. Her husband says that she sometimes went on girls' trips, but she never did this before. She didn't take any cash or a credit card. In fact, her credit cards have not been used since she disappeared. She also didn't take any clothes or toiletries or her cell phone. No one has seen her or heard from her since. Her car has not been located either. Police say her disappearance is suspicious. Here is what the police spokesman said in a statement. Quote, "The circumstances surrounding Ms. Thomas's disappearance are suspicious in nature due to the lack of communication with family and friends, and because her vehicle was not located at the residence, and there were no signs of a disturbance." Dalton Thomas allowed police to search the home and property, but refused to talk to them beyond that. After 3 days, he stopped answering calls from reporters. The family has organized multiple searches for Alyssa, but so far nothing has turned up. They put together a video with Alyssa's picture and information about her disappearance and asked people to share it online to get the word out. So let's analyze the evidence. First, let's talk about Alyssa's husband. Was this an accident? Did she drive away and accidentally get into a car crash? She would have left skid marks on the highway if she lost control of her vehicle. Plus, cameras along the highways would have captured her car. But her car is not on any of those cameras, and there are no signs of a crash. Was Alyssa's husband involved somehow? We don't know for sure. Some neighbors rumored that the couple had a disagreement days earlier, but it was unknown what the fight was about. An anonymous tipster claimed that Dalton was having an affair and owed a large sum of money to a dangerous person. Others say that Alyssa knew something about the death of Dalton's mother, who died suddenly in January of 2021. Police are investigating these claims. Was it a stranger? Cameras have captured several strangers driving through the neighborhood during the time Alyssa disappeared. The problem is none of them matched her description. Others say that she was kidnapped by one of the strangers. But why? Kidnappers usually demand a ransom. So far, there have been no demands for money, accident, husband, or stranger. Those are the options, but even though no one knows exactly what happened to Alyssa Thomas, some believe that the police do. According to a source close to the investigation, police have video footage of a person of interest in the case. Apparently, it wasn't even from the day she disappeared, but rather 2 weeks prior. This person was never named, and the police have not elaborated. They won't say whether the person of interest is a man or a woman or anything else. About them, however, they did release a composite sketch. After watching this video, do you have any information about the person of interest? Please contact the police. Now let's look at what the family believes happened. They think that Alyssa got into her car and left for the grocery store, but she never made it. They claim that her disappearance is suspicious because she didn't take her phone or her wallet. She didn't call anyone or use her bank card. She was seen on video at the gas station, but no one knows what happened to her after that. They're not giving up hope that she will be found safe and sound, but they want justice for her if something terrible happened. They want answers. Meanwhile, the police are still searching for Alyssa Thomas and her car. They've been in contact with the family, but so far have not released any new information, so let me know what you think. What happened to Alyssa Thomas? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I look forward to reading your comments. Bye.